All right. Well, welcome to Pilates. We are going to work through our habit workouts, hips, abs, buns, and inner thighs. So let's warm up our body. Inhale, let's lift up. Warming the body up with the breath. Exhale, float the arms down. We're going to do that again. Inhale. Such a nice night out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the ribcage off the hips. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Roll your shoulder blades up, back, and down. Sink into that quarter squat. Add in your tailbone tilt. So drive the tailbone towards the ground. Open up the wings. Now start those baby circles. Inhale, exhale. Keep tightening up through the waistline. Pull the belly button to your spine. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. You can easily shake that head now. Good. Nice and easy. Start to feel that heat for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pause. Erase your circles. Opposite direction. Building up some lactic acid in the upper body. Let it flow down. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay where you are. Let's chop our squat down and up. Bringing the thumbs together. Squeeze the inner thighs as you come up. You got it. Start to make that blood flow. Down and up. Down and up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just turn your palms forward and take it over to the left. Stretch. Soft knees. Let the wingspan open up. Reach for the ceiling. Reach down for that ankle. Inhale, exhale, other side. Float. Then just stick it right there. Easy breathing. 1 more breath. On the exhale, float yourself back up. Let's tick-tock side to side. Control it with the core. You don't have to go down as far as you did during that side stretch. But now just going to wake up the obliques a little bit. Stretch them out. Pull yourself back together. Inhale, exhale. Good stuff. Float side to side 4 more times. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your shoulders a little bit of relief. Drop them. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands on those hip pointers, and then just spin the toes out, heels in. Sink into that plie position and just rock from side to side. You can adjust those feet. If you need to get a wider gait, that's fine. Good. Shift side to side just 4 more times. 3, 2, bounce it back to center on 1. Now let's just push it down in that wide plie. Now I want to come all the way up. As you come down, keep pulling the knees open. Open up those hip flexors. If you were sitting, even if you were standing, they were locked in that position for most of the day. Lift. Maybe you were walking forward. They still were getting a lot of action. So let's kind of just open up those legs. Pulling the femur away. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it down. Sink it down. Not all the way, but maybe halfway there. Open up your hands behind your knees. We're going to get those butterfly wings going. Bring the weight under the big toe. Then pull it back to the pinky toe. And now flutter those wings. Crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. Belly button is in. Forward and back. Good. Squeeze. Nice. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring yourself all the way up. Spin your toes forward, hands on those hip pointers. Nice wide squat. We're going to sink it back and down. See, you can get a little bit lower when your feet are wide. And then squeeze it up. Shift your hips at the front. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Push those hips into those hands. Down and push them forward. Kind of flush out the hip flexors. Start to feel some more blood go up and down that body. 4 more. Got it. 3, 2, one. Heel toe those feet in right underneath your hips. Release your hip pointers. We're going into that chair squat. Reach the arms forward as you come down. Hold it there for a second. Weight pulls back into those heels. Inhale, exhale, lift up, squeeze the triceps. Let's take it back down. And good. Keep it going. Flush it out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Got 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, take it back down. Hold it about halfway. Turn the palms. Start to high-five the ceiling. While you're here, squeeze the shoulder blades down the back and then pull the tailbone away from you like you're taking flight. Flap those wings. Keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Inhale. Exhale, float the arms down. A little bit of a balance challenge, so if you need a wall, a friend, or a chair, or something to hang on to, move yourself there. We're going to shift our weight over to our left foot. Hands are going to come behind the head. Slide the right foot out. Just tap it out. Try not to put any weight over. You're centering your body straight on top of that supporting leg. Pointed toe, light touch. The leg is going to come back with a nice squeeze through the glute, and then lower it down. You don't want to lean forward. Everything is still stationary and stabilizing. We're pulling back. Good. Working through the posterior. Squeeze the glute. Connect the hamstring to the glute here. We're just going to do 4 more, trying to find our balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms just out to the side. Flex the foot. This is a soccer kick, or it's coming across an adduction. Up, across, and back. Up, and back. Good. Up, and back. Nice. Cross, and back. Getting into the mobility, that range of motion. Keep the shoulder blades up, back, and down. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your foot out, point your toe, keep it right in alignment with the hips. Arms go straight up, like you're reaching for something to pull it down, okay? Squeeze the shoulder blades down the back. Now we abduct, out to the side and down. We're gonna come back down this series here, but we're gonna pulse everything. 4, 5, and we'll start at the top. 6, ooh, that's supporting leg. 7, 8, relax those shoulders. 9, now on 10, stick it up there, hold it, belly is in, let's pulse it. 10, pulse. 9, ooh, 8, feeling it, squeeze it. 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, you got this. 2, pulse. 1, pulse. Arms out to the side, flex the foot, bring it across. Little lifts. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, lift it high. 6, you got it. 5, belly's in. 4, 3, 2, hands on those hip pointers, point the toe, sweep the leg back. Now just squeeze it up, hold it, little lifts up. 10, soft knee on that supporting leg. 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, find your balance. Whew. 3, coming up. 2, 2, 1, 1, bring it down, walk it out. All right, before we go to the other side, we have some good mornings, even though it's evening, whenever time you're doing this, could be morning. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale, shift the weight back, hinge hip, hinge those hips back. Stretch. Now, once you're here with this flat back, the tailbone pulls away, belly tucks in and up. You have this strong back, chin is off the chest. Push the head into those hands. Feel that resistance. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings. That's where the mobility is coming. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Let's rep these out. Here we go. Down and lift. Shifting forward. Down and lift. Take it down. Squeeze it up. Stretch through that back. Stretch through those legs. Awesome. Down and up. 4 more. And lift. 3. Exhale up. 2. Nice long back. 1 more. At the top, release your hands. Inhale. Hit the reset button. Exhale. All right, we're coming back. Hands behind the ears. Tap that foot out. Find your balance. Soften up that right leg. Set it up. Crown of the head up. I think we were here, right? Pulling back. You could be here. We ended here. But we're going to start here. Head is heavy in those hands. Let's pull it back. Up and down. 2. Good. 3. 4. Squeeze it up and back. 5. Find your balance here. 6. Light tap to the ground. 7. 8. 9. Beautiful. And 10. Open up those arms. Flex the foot. Come across that body. 10 times. 1. Little pull back. 2. It's coming up and across. 3. Shoulder blades down the back. 4. Keep the spine long. 5. Good. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Ooh, find that balance. Tap the foot down. Reach for that ceiling. We're going for that abduction 10 times. Up and down. Then we're going to pulse and come back down that ladder. 2. 3. Now this side's tired. Try not to lean over. 4. And lift. Use the hips. Use the obliques. Exhale. You got it. 3 more. 2. This last one, stick it up there. Hold it. Little pulses. 10. 10. This is where you got to dig deep. What's in there? Little tailbone tilt. 7. 6. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. 1. Arms out. Flex the foot. Bring it across. Find your balance. And lift. 1. 1. Really bring it across that body. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. Remember, you can hold on to something if you need it. 5 to go. 4 by 4. Belly is in. 3 by 3. Keep that knee soft on the supporting leg. 2 by 2. You got it. Last set. Take that leg. Point it back out. Hands on the hip pointers. Shift that weight. All right, here we go. We're going to pull it backwards. Stick it. Now squeeze it. 10. Woo. 9. That whole foot's on the ground. 8. 7. Squeeze the glutes. 6. We get recovery after this. What do you got? 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. 1. And bring it down. Whoo! Walk it out. Okay, we're making our way down to the mat. Feeling it all in the hips. That's good. We got the H done and out of the way. Inhaling, L-shaped stretch. Reach up, reach long. Exhale, halfway fold. Weights in the heels. Reach across your mat. Pull the tailbone away. Belly pulls in. If you need a little bit of relief, your arms come down and hang heavy. If you need even more, your hands come to mid-quad and give you that nice flat back stretch there with some support. Otherwise, you're reaching and breathing. Each exhale, belly button pulls to the spine. Just 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and bring yourself down, 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 down. Hang heavy. We wanted to be here for a while. Your hips did. Mine are talking to me. Good. Just hang here for just 2 more breaths. Enjoy this heavy hold. On that second exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Soften up your knees. Round it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top. We do that 2 more times. Exhale. Healthy back stretch. A little stronger now. Start to pop the back of the knees open while you're in that hip hinge. It's a little harder, but we've been here once before. A little bit more ability. 2 more breaths. On that second exhale, you know what to do. Bring it down nice and slow. Good. A little stronger in that forward fold. Shake out the head. Relieve some of that pressure pulling into the neck. Inhale, exhale, bring yourself back up. We're going to do that 1 more time. Shoulder blades up, back and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway fold, pause for 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale brings you down all the way. If your hands are not to the ground, just soften up the knees until you get there. We're going to walk out 2 big steps to down dog position. 1, 2. Heel of the hand down. And just walk out that dog. Open up the hamstrings. Open up your glutes. Let your hips just shift from side to side. Looks good. Breathe. Find your center here if you're not there already. On an inhale, come up high on your toes and just tack those hips to the ceiling. On an exhale, let your heels descend down towards the ground. Inhale, we lift up, tack them to the ceiling. Exhale, lower them down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, float through that space. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale that stretch. Exhale, bring your head through your hands. Drop to your knees. Sit back, child's pose. And relax. A little bit of relief. Let the low back round out. Tailbone pulls between those heels. You can shake your head no. Recover. Good. We're moving into all 4s, but we're starting to get into our core, into our abs, if you will. No, I don't like to call them abs because, you know, it's all our core. We're working our butt, we're working our back, bringing it up into all 4s position. We're going to focus on the core here with our knee down at 90 and our hand right off that shoulder. Okay, so make sure that you squeeze your shoulder blades down the back and add in that pelvic tilt. Really important because we're going to go ahead and drive that knee in to meet that elbow. So let's start on the left side. Slide that leg out. Put a little bit of pressure under those toes just to square off your hips. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and lift up through that core. We're not going to round through the back, but we're just going to lift up, tighten up the core. Float that knee up, trying to meet the elbow without pushing our weight forward. Okay, I want to stay back in that all 4s and crunch that knee right to my elbow and then push it back. Okay, so come with me here while we prep. We're driving it up to crunch, back, a little bit of pressure under the foot. Up to crunch, push it back, reset. Up to crunch. You might feel like your core releases, especially when you push against the floor, it kind of re-engages. That's okay. We're going to do 4 more. Good. And 3. Exhale. Push it back. And 2. Push it back. And 1. Push it back. Give yourself child's pose. I know that was child's play. But now we're going to do it in a plank position. I'm going to add some party tricks on for you. Yay! Inhale, exhale. Come on back up. You can always stay there and do that set again right where you were with the knee down. Now I'd like you to slide your right leg out. Okay? And from here, sliding the left leg out, but I want you to push more pressure under the left foot. Okay, the right foot's just there to anchor. Squeeze the thumbs towards each other in high plank. It's that same move, but now we're going to bring that knee up with the other leg extended into plank position. You can probably still get there. 1. Bring it up. 2. Bring it up. 3. Bring it up. 4. Bring it up. We have 6. We have 8 of them to go. 6. Here we go. 7, 8 total, I should say. And then last one, 8. Bring it back. Drop your knees. Sit back. Child's pose. Okay, our party trick. It's fine. You'll be fine. We're going to stay in all fours position. We're going to crunch the knee up. Then we're going to pull it up in a high plank and crunch the knee up into high plank without lowering it down. What? I'll show you. Here we go. High position, high tabletop, all fours. Okay, so we're going to put those two together. We're going to keep that right leg down. You're going to kick that leg out on the left side. You're doing one crunch here. Then you're going to kick it back. While you're there, press through that back leg and crunch. Bring it back. Drop the knee and crunch. Bring it back. See how I'm hovering the leg and crunch. Okay? We can do it. I know we can. We're going to do 8 of them, 4 on each side. I think that's going to be easy. We got to do the other side, and we're going to have a whole class to go. So let's just do it. Inhale. Exhale. Set it up. You can always just stay on all fours and do 8 there. That's fine. Anchor yourself. Make sure everything's centered. By the time this move is over, you're going to feel like, oh, I pushed all my weight over to my right side. Make sure that we don't do that. We push right down through the center of the body. Kick that left leg out. The easy one comes first. A little bit of pressure underneath that hip. Let's crunch up. Here we go. Crunch. Hover that leg. Yes, you can. Power through. Open up that hamstring. You can sneak that leg back on the first one. And then crunch. If you feel like, oh, it's too close to me. Drop the knee. Crunch. Push it back. Lift up. Crunch. Push it back. Drop the knee. Crunch. Push it back. High plank. Crunch. One more time. Knee down. Crunch. Knee up. Crunch. High plank. Knees down, child's pose. Easy enough. Not so bad. We're going right to the other side. So we're going to do everything on the right side. And then we're going into push-ups. That's why I didn't want to give you too many of those, even though we might feel like, yeah, that was fine. We'll add in a knee drive with our push-ups too. So just get prepared for that. Inhale, exhale. Come on back up to all fours. Now our left knee is down. Right leg kicks out. We know it. Drive the toes down into the mat. Square off those hips. Let's crunch it up. This is where you get your form. This is the prepping stage. So take your time. Push the toes against the mat and pull the knee up. You don't move the upper body. You're just bringing the rib cage and the hip together with a tiny little crunch. You're making room by pulling the belly button to the spine. Good. Exhale on driving that knee in. Equal pressure under those hands. Feel the core starting to tighten up. Got 2 more here. If you're on 8, that's cool. Push it back. 1 more. Exhale. Bring it back. Slide the foot in. Sit back, child's pose. Just take note of how that oblique feels. Want to give those wrists a break. We're coming into high plank. It's the same movement. It's just a little bit more intense. Try not to boomerang that leg back or rubber band snap it back, whichever analogy makes sense to you. Come on up. Slow it down. All right. So now we're going to slide the left leg out. We've been here before. Anchor. Equal pressure under the hand. Slide the right leg out. Anchor. Push against the floor. Now drive that knee up. Crunch. 8 times. Meet the elbow. Pull it back. That plank is stationary. It's just 8. 2. Exhale. Breathe. 3. Pull up. And then push back. 4. Nobody's pulling that leg back. 5. Knee comes straight up to meet that elbow. 6. 2 more. Drive it up. Awesome. Last one. Hold it. Breathe. Knees down. Sit back. Relax and recover. All right. Starting to feel the upper body a little bit more. It's perfect. Just what we wanted. All right. We did it on one side. We understand how to do it on the other side. Knee down, knee up, knee down, knee up. 4 times, still adding that crunch in each time, alternating those positions. Come on up to all fours. Know that you can always bounce back and stay at one of them if you'd like. Keep that knee down, okay? The first one, extend the leg out. We're in all fours. You can always adjust into that high plank if you need to squirm that foot back. Here we go, crunch. Hold it back, high leg, pop it up. Core is engaged, and up. Hold it back, hover it, knee down, drive it up, exhale, float it back, lift up, high plank, drive the knee up. That's 2. You control it. Knee down for support. You got it. Lift up. Keep that glute engaged. Drive it in. Push it out. Knee down. Last set. Crunch it up. Nice. Find your plank, knees down, sit back, child's pose. Beautiful. All right. So we're moving right into our push-ups. Since we're here already, we're gonna get a set in here. We'll take a quick break, and then we're gonna get the knee drives back in just to keep that core engaged, because why not? Bring it on down once you're ready, on your belly. We're just gonna do 6 of these. We're gonna do 3 sets of 6. If you wanna do more, you can do more. If you wanna do less, you can do less. We're gonna start here modifying. So go ahead and bring your hips up, lock and load your legs, pull your shoulder blades down your back and open up those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, press yourself up into that push-up position. Make any adjustments that you need. Try to get those elbows to graze that shirt. Lower down, chest comes to meet the thumbs. Inhale, exhale, press yourself up. Move through that molasses. Control it. 3. Keep the shoulders out of it. They'll thank you later. 4. 5. And 6. Go ahead, give yourself child's pose. Release those shoulders. Building up the heat. The first round is meant for the warm-up. This is where the power comes in. Now I'm going to give you options. So you can stay modified. I'm just going to ask that you unlock your legs and drop them down. So when I do my push-up, okay, I still come down modified, press myself up, and now I'm going to bring that knee up to meet my elbow again. Place it back down, okay? If you want to go crazy, okay, you can bring that knee up while you're coming down. So I'll open up the knee, I'll lower myself down and bring it up and back, okay? It's up to you. Some of us are like, no, that's not going to happen. I'll show you one more time. Modified, both knees down. I do my push-up, and then I bring my knee up. Bring it back for my push-up. If I want to go all out, again, pop that knee up. When I come down, I bring my knee up and back up. It's okay if it hits the floor. We're going to do 3 on each side, okay? We can do it. All right, here we go. Knees stay down for this one, whichever you'd like. Here we go. So we can come down for that push-up, press up, and then add the knee in, and then back down for your push-up. Or you can add that knee at the top. We have one more on this side, coming down. Woo! And then switch your sides, okay? Right into it. Down, up, knee crunch. Or you can pop it up, drive it up, and press. I told you it was a lot harder. After you got those 3 in, give yourself child's pose. Now you might be thinking, Lauren, that was too hard. That's fine. I'm going to give you another option. And know that you can just come on back and finish with 6 modified push-ups if you'd like. This one, we're going to come up into high plank. So modification 1, you're going to be here for your push-up. Pop up to your high plank. Drive the knee up. Bring it back. Kiss them down. Okay? That's completely fine. If you'd like to try to bring that knee up while you're doing your push-up, you can do that. All right, so when you're coming down, you're bringing that knee up, back up. Okay? Sure. Use your core. Try not just to use your arms, because your arms are going to be like absolutely not. They want to like pop out of the sockets, and that's not the goal of this. So use your core to help crunch it up. Okay? 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Can we do it? Sure. Pick your poison. Here we go. So we start with our push-up. Say modified if you like. Pop up to high plank. Drive the knee in if you're not there. Otherwise, go ahead and down lower. Drive that knee up. Press up. Just 3 on each side. Good. And then switch sides. So I'm going to modify the first one. Pop up to high plank. Take your time. Right? Or I can bring them together. Compound the movement, whichever you'd like. Pop up. Knee in. Give yourself a break and relax. All right. Good work, everyone. We're like, we don't ever want to do that again. Good stuff. Shake it out. Okay, good news. We're going to flip it around. So go ahead and flip it around. I said only 3 sets. I didn't lie to you. Shake it out, bounce it out, and then stretch forward. Good work. Round it up to flat back once you're ready. All right, so let's roll it down, massage through your back. I know those arms are tired. They're gonna have to work for us a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, lower it down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Scoop out your belly, squeeze the inner thighs up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, round it up. Peel yourself up off the mat. I know I didn't give you your stretch. You're going to get it. Stretch past your toes. Round up, flat back. We'll do that again. 1 vertebrae at a time. Stretch. Exhale. Pull it forward and stretch. Round it up. We're going to do that 1 more time. I want to pull us back up to the top and not lose that burn that we have right now in our arms. Exhale, peel yourself above the mat. Stretch forward. Round it up to flat back. Float the hands back behind you. Now we have a reverse plank. Inhale, exhale, lift. Point your toes down. Open up those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, bring yourself down. In that hip hinge, release. Just the arms. Hands down, lift up, reverse plank. Rinse out those shoulders. Bring it down. Hip hinge, release 1 more time. Hands come down, press up. Release, arms forward. Now roll it down from here. Take your arms overhead. Take this time to stretch out the shoulders. Make the body a little bit longer. We're gonna roll up, roll down again. Inhale, exhale, last time. Float it up 1 vertebrae at a time through your exhale. Stretch forward. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna move through some kicks in that plank, okay? So we have this reverse plank with some kicks. So we're gonna work through let's work through our right leg first, and then we'll work through our left leg, because we are gonna roll over onto that hip and get a little bit more into our butt and our hips. So from here, we're gonna hinge it back, float the hands back, make sure the core isn't tight, squeeze the glutes up to that reverse plank, and now we're gonna lift up through our right leg, up and down. 1. If this is too much, all you need to do is flatten that left leg and kick it up, okay? So flatten that left foot down. That's a fine modification. Let's do it 4 more times. We'll get to do this again. Keep the hips lifted. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Now lower it down. Roll onto your left hip. Elbow comes down. We're going to lift up into a side plank, okay? So we're up. Point the toes. Now we lift that top leg. Same legs lifting 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Now lower your hips. Right leg bends behind you. You're already where you need to be on that elbow. Flex the foot, inner thighs. Up and down, 1. 2. Remember those pyramids that we did with those pulses? 3. We're going to do them again. 4. 5. 6. 7. Hold 8 up. Little pulses to the ceiling. 8. 8. 7. 7. See where we're headed? 6. 6. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. 1. Come on down. Now stack that leg. Okay, we're coming up to low plank. Now that we're pulsing, you can bend that bottom leg down for support. I'm going to keep them stacked. Lifting up to side plank. Front hands here. Point the toes. Lift it up. Little pulses. 8. 8. Remember, the bottom knee can be bent. 7. 7. A little harder. 6. 6. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. 1. Lower it down. Come on up to your hip hinge. You're already here. Hands back. This is a doozy. Lift up. Squeeze it up. Elbows are soft. Right leg, lift it. Little kick. 8. 8. 7. 7. Remember, you can bend that left leg. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And lower it down. Nice and slow. Dive forward. We have 3 roll downs before we do the other side. Round it up. Inhale, exhale, lower it down. This is where you get to hit that reset. Take a breather. Exhale, peel yourself up. Crunch it forward and stretch. You can give yourself resisted stretch on the first one if you need it. Round it up and lower it down. Especially if you feel your back and you just need it to release. There's no rules against that. Exhale, peel yourself up off the mat and stretch. Round it up. One more time, down and up. Stretch. And lift. Crunch forward. And relax. Okay. We have to do everything on the other side. 8 reps of reverse plank lifts. 8 reps of side plank lifts. 8 reps of inner thighs. And then we pulse it down that mountain. We can do it. All right. Inhale. Find your flat back. Exhale. Hinge it on your sits bones. Float those hands back. Squeezing up through the glutes. Bringing those toes down to the ground. Modified. Bend your knee. Let's kick that leg straight up on the left side. 1. 2. Crunch it. 3. Woo. 4. 5. Use that core. 6. 7. And 8. Lower it down onto your hip. Find the elbow. Stack your hips. Modify. Bend your knee. Let's lift it up into side plank. That front hand is down. Good. Point the toes at the top and lift it. 1. These are full range of motion, whatever that means for you. 2. 3. 4. 5. Breathe it. 6. 7. And 8. Lower down onto your hip. Just take that top leg. Flex the foot at the top here. Lift up. Snap it. Slowly lower it down. 8 times and we're going to come down pulsing. 6. Inner thighs. They stay close together. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold up. 1. Little lifts from here. 8. 8. 7. 7. 6. 6. 5. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 4, breathe, 3, this is a nice bridge for us, 2, and 1 by 1, lower it down. Find your side plank how you like it, okay? We lift up and pulse it. Front hand can support. Remember, bottom leg can be bent again. Lift up. Now find that leg position and pulse it. 8, 8, 7. Push those hips forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, whole leg. 2, and 1, and lower it down. Woo! Back on your hips, hinge position. We're already here. Core's in tight. Float the hands back. We're lifting up, pulsing that left leg. Find it. Bend the knee if you need it. Let's lift and kick it. 1, 1, 2. Keep the hips lifted. 3, core's in tight. 4, 5, 6, and I'm going backwards. 2, and 1. Lower it down. Relax. Woo! Stretch it out. Nice job. Not easy. All right, we're going to roll it down. We're going to stay down. Inhale. Exhale. Take yourself down. We'll get that nice long stretch again. Relax the body. Open up those hips. Beautiful. All right, so sliding the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fan out. Hands are going to come behind the ears, okay? So give those hamstrings a little bit of a break. Seam up those feet. Add in your pelvic tilt. The knees will float up just a little bit. That's perfectly fine. Let's start our C curve here. C curve up and slowly lower it down. Exhale, C curve up. Slowly lower it down. Again, we hit the reset in our prepping exercises. Telling the muscles, okay, you're up next. Exhale. Inhale. Just 3 more. Head is heavy in those hands. Last 2. On the last one, I want you to hold it up. Stick it up there. Push the low back down. Pull the tailbone between those legs. Breathe. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. The abs are starting to quiver a little bit. It's good. Inhale, exhale, lower it down. Rest your head, release your hands, place them down by your side, still seaming up those feet. Now we're going to lift those legs up. Use that core. So remember, your tailbone is going to be the leader. Exhale, lift. Inhale the top, exhale, slowly lower. Just kiss the toes to the ground. If you don't get those toes to the ground, it is no big deal. Just trying to keep connection to the soles of the feet. Exhale. We're taking the hip flexors out of this playbook as we keep the knees externally rotated. Now it's more lower core, a little bit of inner thighs. It's all good here. We're going to do 4 more, and then we're going to go for a rocking horse, and then close the suitcase. Good. 3. Lower it down. And 2. Lower it down. And 1. And lower it down. And relax. Just take your knees over from one side to the other. Let those hips kind of get a little breather. They were locked into place there. Find your position again. Now we're going to start a rocking horse. So we put those 2 together. Upper C curve, upper core, lower core with that reverse pull, okay? So you have options for your hands. You can keep your hands behind your head if you feel okay with your low back. You can keep your hands down by your sides, okay? For that C curve, I want you to just slide your hands down towards your feet though, okay? So whichever one you'd like. If you want to keep your hands down, you slide when you come up, and then just help them, just slide them under the hips to help them up. Okay? I'm going to keep my hands behind my head. Inhale here. Exhale, C curve up, low back imprint. Once my head makes contact with the floor, I add in that reverse tailbone tilt. Rock that horse. Feet come down, then I see curve up. 2, and down. We lift. You got it. Feet come down. 3. Lift up. Low back stays down. Nice. 4. Nice and strong. Tailbone leads. Crown of the head leads. 5. Pull it in, pull it up. Lift up. 6. We have 8 sets. Lift. Nice job. Here's 7. Steam it up. Exhale. 1 more. You got it. Lift up. Bring it in. Pull it up. And relax. Rock your knees from side to side. Let's close our suitcase, shall we? Now that vacations seem like, they're right around the corner again. Let's pack it up. Put everything possible in there. Add in your tailbone tilt. Keep the crown of the head reaching nice and long. Double crunch, okay? So we're pulling everything in. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Bring it up. Now the elbows don't want to tuck in. They want to stay out towards your knees. Tailbone wants to pull up off the mat. Then slowly lower it down. Exhale. 2. Open it up. Pack the suitcase again. Lift up. Close it. 3. Woo! Lift up. Exhale. That's 4. 4 to go. Uh-huh. You got this. Breathe through it. 3. Don't just want to snap those legs forward and back. Control it. Your best 2. Nice. 1 more. And relax. Awesome. Rock your knees from side to side. Nice. All right, we're getting back into those glutes. We're at buns. Inner thighs are still working simultaneously. Release your hands. Keep your knees fanned out. We are going to lift up into hip bridge. It's going to help release a little bit of the hip flexor. Inhale here, exhale, lift by squeezing your glutes. If the knees come towards each other a little bit, that's fine. Just focusing on that glute isolation. Once you found a position that's good for you for where your feet are, the closer to the tailbone they are, the harder it is. Let's start to rep these out. Take it down and up. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Squeeze those glutes. 7. Hold 8 at the top. Yeah, we can. And flutter those knees. 1, 2. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower it down. Kick your right leg out and then bring your left knee in just to stretch through those hips. We're going to go back to our core and then we will do another set of those. But let's just get a little break here and then switch your legs out so the right knee comes in, left leg is long. Open up those legs. All right, so you have some options for our next exercise. We'll all start modified, but as we build, just know that you can stay in that modified position. We're going to start with a single knee stretch, and that's the modified, okay? So from here, let's C curve up and slide our left leg in so the shin is parallel to the ceiling. Right hand comes to the inside of the left leg. Left hand comes to the outside and really pushing down against that low back, pulling the shoulder blades off the ground. Inhale, exhale. Instead of switching sides, I want you to extend the leg out and reach your arms overhead. And then pull that same leg in, okay? Here we go. Here's 2, and pull it in. 3, take that time to give that stretch, really pull it in. 4, 5, pull it in. 6, 7. You got it. Just one more. And 8. Extend it out, stretch overhead. If you're feeling mainly your neck, you can always put one hand behind your neck. We're going to go right to the other side. It takes a little bit to condition that area, especially at this point of the game. Our neck wants to help us up. Inhale, exhale, C curve up. Go ahead and pull the right leg in. Left hand is in the inside. Right hand is to the outside. We're pulling the ankle all the way up, the knee all the way into the shoulder. Let's go. Extend. You can always rest your head too in between each rest. Okay, that will give you a little bit of relief as well. 3, 4. Feels good to stretch those legs. 5. Low back's down. 6. 7. And 8. And relax. Okay, so we're progressing now. We're going to roll up. So this is almost like a half teaser or a half V up. What it's going to look like, the arms are overhead. And instead of keeping my low back down, I'm now going to pull myself up into a half teaser. So my right leg stays down. As I lift up, my knee comes in and up, and I reach here into this half teaser, okay? Reaching in towards those ankles, pulling them towards me. And then I'm going to roll it all the way down. Arms are back, okay? We're going to do 4 on each side, and then we're going to alternate. You can stay with 4 on each side. We're going to alternate with a single leg V-ups to straight leg, okay? Reaching for that leg. You can always hold on to it or just reach for your ankles. And alternating sides. So come with me if you can. If you need to keep your low back on the ground, know that you can just stay here where we just were for 4. All right, and then alternate sides. Otherwise, let's see if we can get up into that half teaser. Inhale, exhale, pull yourself up, seam it up, reach for those ankles, and then roll it down and back. Exhale, 2. Here's 3, exhale. Good. Here's 4, exhale. You're going right to the other side, right? 4 here. Good, roll it down. 3. Roll it down. Nice, exhale, 2. You have 1 more. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna alternate. Straighten up those legs if you can. Here we go. Reach. 1. Lower. Exhale. Reach. 2. Lower. Control it. Exhale. Reach. 3. You can finish it. 4. Keep going. Good. 5. Inhale, exhale. 6. Can we do 2 more? 7, 8? Yeah, we can. Woo! Articulate through your spine. Reach for those ankles. I know we're tired. Last one. Lower it all the way down. Stretch your body long. I didn't lie to you. Bring the soles of the feet together. We have 1 more set to release those hips. Hip bridges in this wide butterfly, low back imprints. Articulate that spine up. Reset. Now let's drop it 8 times. So it's down, 1, lift, down, lift 2, down, lift 3. Keep the knees out for a little recovery. 5. You know we're going to stick it at the top at 8. 6, 7. Now you're going to hold this last one up. Hold it up. Now flutter. 8. Knees towards each other. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lower it down. Arms are out. Open up those legs. Get them away from each other. Inhale, exhale, rotate through your ankles. Legs are a little wider than your hips. We're gonna roll up from here. Exhale, go ahead and pull yourself up if you can. And then just slide your hands between those legs. Flex your feet a little bit. Stretch out those hamstrings. Everything's cracking. Beautiful. Round it up, restack your spine, and then slide the soles of the feet together in that nice butterfly seated. Latch onto those toes and just hinge it forward. And shake out the head, no. Good stuff. Out of that hinge, round it up. Take your right leg and just pull the knee down towards the foot. Turn towards your left knee and just walk it out. Just walk it out and stretch that low back, that nice spinal, almost a twist. You can open up that side hip flexor a little bit more. Definitely getting into that glute and the hip on the left side. Walk your hands back, soles of the feet together. One quick butterfly here, hinge it forward. Beautiful. Round it up. Take the left knee, marry it to the front leg there on the right side. Walk it out. Just where you feel comfortable off that front leg. This is your time to hit the reset button, your time to readjust. And then let's walk it back. Nice and slow. Bring the soles of the feet to the ground. Push yourself up into that little ball. Hang in your drape. Pop the back of the knees open. You can shake the head no, nice and easy here. Tuck your chin to your chest and round it up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder blades up, back and down. Take a step to the center of your mat. Clasp your hands behind you. Just rinse them out the shoulders. If you can't get your hands behind you, just open up. Just rinse up, pulling them back and down. Good. Inhale here, exhale, release the pressure. Hands come front, round out through your back, unstick the shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale, lift straight up, reach nice and tall, standing tall. Slide the shoulder blades down the back, just making more room in your spine. Release your clasp, grab your right wrist, and pull yourself over to the left. Stretch. Make sure you're rooting down through your right toes. Inhale, exhale, release. Reach up, reach back. Back to center. Other side. Root down through the left foot. Open up your space here. Inhale, exhale, back up, release the grip. Open up the chest one last time. Back to center, float your hands down. Take one more breath with me, guys. Thanks for coming out. What a great workout. Everyone have a great day, great night. We're done.